Hi, I'm State Representative Roger Goodman from the 45th Legislative District, which includes Redmond, Kirkland, and Woodinville, and the beautiful Snoqualmie Valley, and Duval and Carnation. Thanks very much for the privilege of serving you. Well, the legislature is now coming down the home stretch, and it's been a tough session for us and certainly tough out there in the community as well. We have a record budget shortfall, and we are looking at cutting as much as we possibly can, and unfortunately maybe looking at some revenue options as well. It's been a very, very difficult decision to make to suspend the 2/3 majority needed for tax increases. I thought long and hard about it, but realized that in this historically difficult economic time, we need balance. And we've cut almost $4.5 billion already from the budget, cutting into our safety net, limiting what we can spend on education, limiting what we can spend on protecting natural resources and the environment, and we can only cut so much. So we're going to be looking at some serious revenue options, but only to raise a little bit, and only for a temporary period, to make sure that we can protect the most vulnerable, make sure that classrooms aren't outrageously large, which many of them already are, and to provide health care to people. In the meanwhile, I'm legislating outside of the context of the budget, and legislating actively in the area of public safety and personal safety, actually, too. Domestic violence is one of my major concerns, and we have a major bill going through that will, I hope, give courts and law enforcement new tools to protect victims and to hold perpetrators accountable for battering their domestic partners. In addition, the roadways aren't as safe as they should, and I've been legislating actively in the area of drunk driving to bring it under control. We're going to be using technology on the automobiles to detect alcohol so the automobiles don't work if the drunk driver even tries to operate it. And finally, early childhood education is my major focus, and I want to make sure that kids are ready for kindergarten, both healthy and ready to learn. And there are some research-based programs that work very well. We're going to be trying to ramp that up to create a state entitlement for early learning for those at-risk kids who will not be ready for kindergarten unless we give them the help they need. Otherwise, we'd be having to play catch-up, so we want to have kids ready to learn. Thanks very much again for the privilege of serving you. We're coming down to the end of the session, and I do encourage you to contact me either by email or by telephone. A personal visit to Olympia is a major sacrifice, but that does make a difference too, to get some FaceTime down here. But please do contact me, and we'll be back with another update soon. Thanks very much.